My life's a mess right now. And it all started when my wife decided to cheat on me with some broke guy who's overweight. Needless to say, things were pretty rough after this, and just when things were getting better, I did something that caused the house to come crashing down. This is my story about how I ended up with two families. I'm a 35-year-old guy, and I have a complicated problem, which is that I'm legally married to my wife, Mia. We've been together for almost 20 years and have a kid together, but I also have twins with my current girlfriend. Now, you're probably wondering how all this started. And it was when I found out about my wife's affair, which was 5 years ago. She confessed everything to me, even about how her world came crashing down when he proposed that they ditch their lives and run away together, which is when she snapped out of it. The whole thing lasted for a total of 4 months, and they slept together 5 times. They did it in their cars, at hotels, and even at his house. But apparently, they never did it at our place, which, to be honest, I believe because I'd set up cameras and we have a Ring doorbell. I didn't set up the cameras to catch her cheating, if that's what you're thinking. I did it because our home was broken into when we were in our 20s. What bothered me most about Mia's affair was the fact that it was with some fat old coworker. I mean, the guy was going bald and was married with fat teens. He's also beneath her in terms of authority, so I didn't get it. I'm the total opposite of him. With just my union job, I make more than this guy and my wife, and I'm young, in shape, attractive, and hardworking. Hell, I have a truck and 2 cars to my name, and this guy drives a minivan. Anyway, after all this came out, we were in a tough spot for a couple months, as I didn't know if we were going to get a divorce. During this time, she made an attempt on her life, and you can call me what you want, but I gave in. I told her we were going to counseling. I let her know that I loved her, and that I'd be there for better or worst, only on the condition that we don't have sex. She reluctantly agreed, and that's how it went for almost 4 years. It was hard because I have a high sex drive, and even though I agreed to work on our marriage, I've had women come up to me and give me their phone numbers. I also approached a few women, but when it came to meeting up and actually cheating, I always got cold feet. Because of my morals, I couldn't do to her what she did to me. I even tried watching adult movies, but was put off for good after seeing bald fat guys get with the baddest girls. There were even times in which Mia would get angry at me because other women were being too friendly. Eventually, we did end up sleeping together again, which resulted in her getting pregnant with our son. Leading up to my son's birth, things felt like they did before she cheated on me, and I was doing everything to take care of her. Now, my current girlfriend, Edith, and I met at work. We're both supervisors, and I was taken aback by her. She looks like a model, not the type to get her hands dirty, and she's short, like 4'11" to 5 foot. She's a Latina with bangs, wears glasses, has a great body, thick thighs, and a bubble butt. For the first 2 years of my son's life, we were strictly friends and worked well together. She's even met my wife, my son, and my family. We've gone on double dates and trips together with her on and off ex-boyfriend. Our affair started over the holidays when my wife took our son to Mexico to visit her family, which was a week before Christmas. While they were gone, Edith and I wrapped up a project that landed us a huge bonus as we got it done early. To celebrate, Edith came back to my place and we had a drink together. And as these things go, one thing led to another. She spent the whole week with me, and boy, did we get our freak on in every room. And in April, we found out she was 3 months pregnant, and she gave birth to our twins 6 months later. Fast forward a year, and my son is 3, and my twins have just turned 1. As for me, I'm struggling mentally, physically, financially, and emotionally, as I tried to hide everything and keep up appearances. Unfortunately, though, everything came to light after I had a bad argument with my wife about expenses and me helping out around the house. One day, she used my laptop to Google divorce lawyers and saw a message from Edith asking for money for our kids. She saw everything. Our text messages, our videos, our pictures, and even us holding the twins. In response to all this, she went on the biggest rampage, beating me up and smashing 3 beer bottles on my head. She destroyed pictures of us and our family, wrecked the furniture, and smashed our cars. When her family got involved, she told them everything, even about my job, but by this point, Edith had left the company. In any case, you can see how my life's become complicated, and as of today, I'm still married to Mia and she's been a mess since my affair. Now that all my secrets have come out, my wife's family are pressuring her to divorce me, but she hasn't initiated anything. Edith is also pressuring me to start the proceedings, but I want to make sure my wife is going to be okay, even if she wants to take me for everything. Edith really didn't like my plan, so she's temporarily kicked me out. I love both of these women, but honestly, I don't know what to do from here. If nothing else, this story is a cautionary tale of why it's better to leave a relationship after cheating has happened. While I naturally felt bad for OP at the start of the story, by the end of it all, his blunder made everyone's life just that much worse. If I cheated on my partner, I would probably want to end things, because now it's almost like I've given her a free cheating card to use whenever she wants. Due to the fact that Mia hurt OP by sleeping with someone else, he won't feel as guilty as he normally would by returning the favor. After all, he could simply see it as balancing the scales. I'm averse to drama, so there's not a chance in hell that I'd want to be in this guy's shoes. I have enough on my plate to deal with. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed today's video on coffee and popcorn, and I can't wait to see you on the next one.